Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new PC Live Scarlet Violet deck video, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Tapu Koko VMAX deck here in our new Scarlet Violet format. Haven't played Koko VMAX in a while, but Koko VMAX, of course, being a lightning Pokemon means it does have synergy with Miraidon and with Electric Generator, but there's actually a different kind of Miraidon deck, actually incorporating Judge and Path to the peak in the deck for disruption, and it's a different kind of way to play Miraidon. Koko VMAX does have the attack max shock that does do 180, and if you are behind in prizes, so if your opponent has taken more prizes than you have taken, you get to paralyze your opponent, and that can be pretty good against decks that don't play much Switch, something like Duraludon, Lugia, or really Gardevoir too, another big deck that doesn't play a lot of Switch. Paralyzing them can be a really good strategy, and this is a Miraidon deck that does abuse Judge and Path. Being able to paralyze them while going Judge plus Path for disruption to make it harder for them to get out of the paralysis or set up afterwards is a really cool concept, and being able to use Judge Path with Miraidon is something that I definitely enjoy trying out, and actually ended up being a little bit more cooler. It's a bit more of an experimental deck, obviously, but it actually ended up being kind of cool, being able to abuse Judge Path alongside the Magnezone against Lost Box is really good too with that Electro Star attack. Magnezone V-Star ended up being better in this deck than I even expected. Koko V isn't bad. We did lose the Koko V from Sword and Shield base set that does have a free retreat cost. Would have been so nice to have that Koko V in Standard here, but it did unfortunately rotate. But we do have Koko V here with Spiral Thunder that does 20 plus 40 more damage for each energy on all of your opponent's Pokemon. So if you're playing against a deck that puts a ton of energy in play, which there are a lot of decks out there that do that, Spiral Thunder can easily take a return KO, which is really, really cool. So not only is the V a good attacker, but so is the VMAX in some scenarios. And yes, I am playing the Bibarel Skwovet because we are playing heavy Judge. I am playing Bibarel Skwovet to try to draw more cards. Since we're not playing Regieleki or Flaffy, we have that extra bench space for Bibarel instead. But yeah, before you get the video, show too, the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PC Live pack codes, make sure you get your codes over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes online for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set like the main set, Scarlet Violet, get them over there. But with Paldea Evolved literally coming out tomorrow on Pokemon TCG Live. Yeah, it comes out a day earlier like it did on PCGO, RIP. Get your Paldea Evolved codes over at Card Cavern. You can get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout. Use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, and use code LDF. And check out the Shuffle Squad down below. Every Monday I post a new video, and you can check out my second channel down below for even more content. Just posted a video where I got to play PCGO in its literal final moments. Literally played it until it kicked me offline permanently. But yeah, let's take a look at the Koko list. So yeah, this deck does do a little something a bit different with Miraidon, playing Bibarel with Judge Path. The nice thing about Bibarel, it gives you a draw engine, so if you're kind of desperate to find energy or generators, you do have access to Bibarel and Skwovet, which can help you dig through the deck. And again, being able to use Judge Path plus Koko is a really cool concept right now. Now, Koko is a bit of a double-edged sword. You do have to be behind in prizes in order for this card to paralyze your opponent, which can be tricky when you're playing an aggressive deck like Miraidon. But if you're kind of playing a little bit more tactically and setting up damage with Raikou or Miraidon, not knocking stuff out, you can easily play around into Koko's max shock attack. Like if you're playing against Arcdura, that's where Koko is really going to shine, because Arcdura doesn't play that much Switch, and that's a matchup where you can go like Judge Path plus Paralyze and be like, well, if you draw the Switch, you're better than me, but if you don't draw the Switch, then you're Paralyzed, I'm going to knock you out. And it just kind of fixes a lot of your matchups. The Koko V, again, not too bad with Spiral Thunder. Not much more to really talk about this deck. I mean, it's just your bog standard Miraidon deck. We are playing of that Magnezone, of course, for the Lost Box matchup. Because we are playing Judge Path, Magnezone can actually really do a lot of damage to Lost Box, because you can go Judge Path with the Electro Star to KO 2 Comfies, and that can be pretty deadly for Lost Box to deal with, especially if they're unable to draw well out of a Judge. And when you're pathing them too, they can't play Greninja, which is a really cool combo. Now, the only downside of Path does shut off Miraidon and Raikou, but honestly, that's not even a big deal with this deck. It's not like we're trying to constantly fill our bench up with Lightning Pokemon, so you actually don't really care about shutting off your own Miraidon or Raikou. It's really not that detrimental. But let's go try it out live, see in action, and let's try out this cool concept. All right, see what we can do here with the Koko deck. I am going first. We open up with Koko here. We have a pretty okay hand. We can get Raikou into play, which I probably want to go Raikou early on, or Magnezone early on with this deck. That's usually the plan. So let's see what we're playing against. There's a Manaphy, so maybe we want to go for Magnezone. Problem is I have no idea what I'm playing against, so it doesn't really give me much to work with. Do we have the V-Star? We do. We do also have Koko VMAX. Let's go grab Miraidon. Then let's go Tandem Unit for Magnezone and Raikou, I guess. We'll attach and pass. So I have no idea what I'm playing against. So I'm going to hold the hand. I'm going to wait to play the Switch. We could get judged, of course, but it is what it is. Where's the free retreat Koko when you need it? right, looks like this is Lost Box, judging from the Battle VIP Pass getting played. It is indeed Lost Box. So as long as my opponent does not get the absolute insane turn 1 of being able to, you know, get to like 7 turn 1 or something, that should be pretty good. But we'll see. We have Judge plus KO on Manaphy, which is pretty good here. Ooh, they play a switch. This actually might be Goodra. That might be tough, actually. They play a lot of switching cards. So, like, paralyzing Goodra Koko VMAX doesn't really work. That is actually a slight concern. And of course, they get double Battle VIP Pass, but they actually only get 1 Pokemon off that Battle VIP, which is very odd. Alrighty, then. See if they have the Chorus, too. I feel like they would have played it by now. So, unless this Flower Select gets to make Chorus, we might not see them do Chorus here, which is good. I lied. They do have a Chorus. They always find a Chorus experiment turn 1 every time. I still don't know what I'm playing against, though. Like, they're playing Switch, so I don't know. No clue. But here comes Cram. It's actually really annoying. I don't like my Koko taking the 110 damage, and they don't have an Escape Rope, so that's cool, bro. I love getting turn 1 spit innocently. It's so fun. Okay, that's annoying. Let's see, we top deck here. There's the VMAX. I don't even know if I want to put the VMAX in play, to be honest. I don't even know if it's worth it. Let's get another one, I guess. All right, Judge. I want to find Bidoof, too, if I can. That's also part of the play, and try to get Bibarel in play. Find a path here? No. But you know what? This hand's actually not too bad. We can grab Bidoof, get that in play before they Sableye me. We can Generator. Only 1 energy. That's fine. Then we can Magnetic Tension. Bring in the Manaphy, knock it out. There's no shot they have a Clara, right? Surely they don't get a Clara. Wish I had a path to the peak there. But we'll see what we draw. Another Generator's pretty good prize, actually. I want to get the V-Star in play next turn. If they get Manaphy back in play, that's pretty bad. But nope, they just Chorus, so no Manaphy. They did find another Chorus, though, which is not great. Not really a fan of that. How much HP does this guy have? We got 100 left. All right, that's fine. They do get rid of a Nest Ball. I guess this is Lost Box. I can't tell if this is Turbo Lost Box or not. I actually don't know what build of Lost Zone this is. All right, they're just going to spit. All right, cool. We'll see we top deck here. We want to find Magnezone V-Star now, so see if we can do that. We'll Generator. Only 1 energy. I was hoping for 2. Okay, then. We'll Belt. Attach. I can kill the Cram at least. Then we can Judge. Judge and Pray. Nice. That's a pretty good Judge. All right, that was a pretty good Judge. We got Bibarel, so we can Bibarel for... Now we'll Path. And then we'll Bibarel for 3. And then we'll Ultra Ball. We'll get rid of these 2. We'll keep the Judge around. And we'll scrap Magnezone V-Star. We did get Generator, too, which we might as well play. Nice. Double energy, bro. Let's go. Does it matter if I put this on Miraidon, or should I put it on Koko? Or should I put it on Raikou? Building on Miraidon might not be bad at this point. Might just go Raikou. Sure, we'll just go Raikou, and then we'll just... We can Electro Star for the knockout. KO both Comfies. That's a pretty good power turn, right? Path the Peak, Judge, KO both their Comfies. That's a pretty good turn if you ask me. Now, Magnezone will take another 110 damage from the Cram, but we are in a pretty good spot right now, as long as my opponent doesn't draw another Chorus off of their Judge. So as long as they didn't Judgment another Chorus, we should be fine. But we'll see. They can't do Greninja at the moment. They have a Stadium, so we might be sitting pretty here. Might be sitting pretty. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't think I should have belted Koko for the record. I maybe should have belted Raikou or Miraidon, because now I can't one-shot a Dragonite, which could be a problem. But they just concede, so Magnezone kind of did all the work there. Yeah, Koko VMAX isn't that good against Lost Box because they already play a million Switch, and it's not the strongest attacker, but that's how you beat Lost Box. That's why we do play the Magnezone, is because it does make our Lost Box matchup a little more tolerable. And with the heavier Judge plus Path combo, Magnezone gets a lot more deadlier. All right, trying out Koko here. We open up with Koko, double Generator, but no Basic to go with it. Yikes. Hopefully we can find a Basic here to go with our Koko. This hand is pretty good if we can get a Miraidon, or even just like Raikou or a second Koko, whatever. We'll see what we're playing against. Oh, the Miraidon near. Fun times. Ah, there we go. Big top deck right there, boys. So let's just do that. Grab Miraidon. I don't want Koko to get KO turn 1, so we're just going to hope they don't donk me with Photon Blast here. We'll just Miraidon for I actually don't have to. I can go get these two. I can get another Miraidon and Koko. And I can wait to do Raikou. Maybe then they'll fill their bench up. If I play Raikou, they also could play around it. But if we just don't play it, then maybe they won't realize it. We'll do that. And we'll just pass. If I don't get Raikou, then my opponent might not... They'll just, like, not bother playing around it. Because I need to get the first knockout. My opponent will not kill my Koko this turn if I do not bench... Well, I guess I could do 180. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If Koko does get knocked out, that is slightly concerning. So we're hoping Koko does not get KO'd here. Koko VMAX might not be too good. Honestly, the Koko V might be the better attacker because Miraidon does tend to put a lot of energy in play, so... Depending on the build, Koko V might be better than the VMAX. But they're playing like Regieleki VMAX, and Koko VMAX is probably better because they're playing Switch cards. So then it might just end up being better. They do get Raikou. In an ideal world, our Koko does not get KO'd. We will see if our Koko dies. Okay, they are playing the Regieleki build. So Path to Peak is pretty good here. So Koko VMAX plus Path is decent. The downside is we don't have access to a way to one-shot the Miraidon V. Ooh, Beach Court. Yo, the free donation. Oh, God. No shot, bro. Do they have a generator? If they have a generator, they can actually get this knockout with Raikou. Oh, God. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Okay. I don't think they're going to knock me out this turn. They didn't generator, so that's good. Actually, surprised they went to Raikou. I guess they kind of had to. All right. There's a research. Ooh, Beach Court. All right. The more stadiums they lose, the stronger our path is. Judge Path also is pretty good against my opponent. The upside if they knock me out is we can get to paralyze range, which is good. Yeah, burn your Pokegear. Yeah, that'll make my Judge even stronger. Makes me wish I maybe saved the Judge instead of research. I think it's always correct to research, though. We can wait to do Judge. Because they have the Exhauster stuff first. But yeah, Judge Path is pretty good against this deck. They just pass. No generator. All right, let's see what we draw. That was a pretty good top deck. All right, let's Tandem Unit. I got about right. I'm not going to... I guess it doesn't matter if I got Magnezone or not. I don't think it really makes a difference. All right, let's do this. Got an energy. Perfect. We'll switch. Research. Whatever. I had Beach Court, but this could maybe help. Nice. We got Bidoof. We got... Generator? Actually, I'll fleet-footed before I Generator. Wouldn't mind even getting energy. All right. Generator hit. Hey, let's go. The double energy generator, yo. Let's go. We do have the Forest Seal Stone for an energy, but this hand is honestly kind of cracked. We can Star Alchemy for the Forest Seal... or for the energy. We can put the Path in play. I don't think... playing Path in play doesn't really matter too much. We'll play it down anyway, so... And I'll just knock him out with Lightning Rondo. All right, pretty good turn. Yeah, there's no reason not to get rid of the Path, I don't think. I think it's fine. Or get rid of the Beach Court, I mean. All right, we'll take our 2 prizes. We'll go 4 and 5. Energy, Magnezone. All right, energy's good. The more the merrier. I mean, now we're in a pretty commanding position right now. That was good that we got the double energy on the generator. So we are in a pretty good spot. My opponent doesn't really have much to do here. They're probably going to knock me out. I wouldn't be surprised if they found the generator this turn. So Raikou definitely is going to die, but we'll see if they're able to really capitalize on it. Unfortunately, I don't have a Judge. I can bench Skwovet, though, so we can Skwovet Bibarel to try to find Judge, which I might end up doing. I wouldn't mind judging them here. Because we're most likely just going to have to kill the Miraidon with Koko. Or with our Miraidon, and then save Koko. Then we can save Koko VMAX for kind of the end of the game, which I might do. Or I might just go Koko VMAX now. I don't know. We can't paralyze, though. That's the only problem. We can't paralyze them. But Koko V might... I don't know. Koko V probably won't get a knockout. We'll see what happens. They do go Generator and Forest Seal Stone, which is interesting. If they play the Forest Seal Stone now, then our Judge is stronger. If they don't, then our Judge is weaker. We'll see if... I mean, they can knock me out Raikou here. If they get 2 energy on this, they can go Raikou. They did get 2 energy, which is not good. All right, that is a little awkward. But we can actually knock out Raikou with Koko VMAX here, though. Okay, they're going... Okay, I was going to say... Yeah, we could have... Actually, we can go Koko VMAX, knock out Raikou with the Choice Belt, but they are going to settle with Miraidon, though. Interesting. Maybe I Boss KO Raikou. Might be okay, actually. Boss KO Raikou doesn't seem like a bad idea. Kind of tempted to, yeah. Boss KO the Raikou, and then Miraidon can maybe get killed by Koko V. I kind of like killing the Raikou. No, but we can KO Raikou in one hit with Koko VMAX plus Belt, so... Nah, I think it's fine to just not kill the Raikou. Let's just Ultra Ball. I only have the 1 VMAX. I wouldn't mind judging them here. Bibarel Skwovet. Or should I just guarantee Koko and then just research? I might just research it. I might just, yeah, let's get Koko and research. I think that's fine. I want to evolve that. Okay. Ooh, there we go. We got Bibarel anyways. Let's go, baby. We'll do that. Play the generator. Oh my god, 2 energy. That's crazy. These double energy generators are kind of insane. That was our last one, though, right? That was the last generator, yeah. Okay. I might as well hold the hand. We have everything we need, so let's knock him out. And then next turn, we just have game in hand with Serena. Well, we do need Belt, though, so maybe I should have went. Well, we can always... We need... Okay, well, oh, Belt was prized. Well, we have game now. And if we don't have game, we can go, like... I don't know. We can't paralyze, which is kind of a problem. The mirror match is kind of annoying. You can't really paralyze them. Paralyzing them isn't very good either because you can't really get access to... I mean, they play a lot of Switch, right? So, another generator. They do get 2 energy, too. I mean, if they attack with Miraidon here, it doesn't matter. We have game. And yeah, that's game. All right, let's go. We've won. We just go Belt Koko VMAX for game. I guess they could have won with a boss. Because I didn't have another Koko VMAX. So they could have bossed for game, potentially. I guess I could have went Judge here, though, to maybe prevent that from happening. But they still have their V-Star power, so I could have got pretty close. I could have got close. We'll just knock him out. Didn't realize my Choice Belt was prized, but we'll take the KO here. Not much we can do with paralyzing, because this matchup is basically just whoever gets the first KO, right? You kind of just want to chain knockouts, but paralyzing them isn't a bad strategy either. We had a lot of hits there with our generator, too, which is pretty hot. Koko V would have been an okay attacker, too, in all honesty. Could have been okay to use Koko V2 in some scenarios. All right, going first here with the deck in this match, and it's definitely a hand. Not a great hand, but it is a hand nonetheless. We'll see if we can draw anything. I am going first, so that does help a little bit. We have Nest Ball, which can get us Miraidon, so we'll see. My opponent leaves with a Moltres. Interesting. This actually could be Darkrai V-Star, which could be a tough matchup depending on the scenario. We do play Path, though. If it is Darkrai, Koko V actually might be the better attacker over the VMAX. I don't know. We'll see what this is. Let's go Miraidon for Raikou and Koko for now. And then we'll attach to Raikou and pass. Again, not a great start, but not much I can really do. We don't have a supporter for next turn. I also have no idea what I'm playing against. So this could be Lost Box. This could be a Lost Box deck, right? Which would be interesting. We can be Lost Box. We have Judge plus Magnezone, though. Then I maybe should have got Magnezone V. I think it was correct to get Koko, though. Okay, Arven, it is definitely not Lost Box, so we can scratch that off the list. It definitely ain't Lost Box. So, we do have access to the, we do have access to going into Raikou next turn, but I can't attack with it, though, if I do that, unless I draw a Switch, or a generator, or a way to get a generator, or an Ultra Ball can get me a Bibarel. So, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we can attack next turn. I want to start taking prizes if I can. We don't mind falling behind a little bit because we do have Koko VMAX to paralyze my opponent. Darkrai V-Star does have a V-Star power that gets items back, so they can use their V-Star power to get switches back. So that could be a problem if we try to go down the route of paralyzing them. So I'm not sure that's even going to work. They do have Battle VIP Pass, which can get them... Yeah, it is a Darkrai deck. All right. They have Weezing too. Magnezone V-Star might actually be okay if I can kill Coffee, but I can't do that right now. Path the Peak is going to be really good in this matchup. We do need to find Judge Path. Judge Path is going to be a very good combo. They actually could get a knockout turn 1 here. It is possible. Oh, maybe they just pass. Okay, they don't have anything else. We don't have anything either. Oh, God. We don't got anything either. Honestly, their turn was kind of weak, right? I think I'm just going to retreat into the Raikou. They didn't really do anything. They got no energy in play either, so I might as well just go into Raikou and see if I can get energy off or something off Fleet-Footed. That gets me Skwovet. I might have to play... I might have to Skwovet here. This hand is really miserable. Might have to play Skwovet. Where do I put the belt? Do I put it on Koko? Would Koko ever need a belt? It might need a belt. Again, Koko V might be better. I'm going to wait to evolve. It's not like we can paralyze him anyways. We're going to have to Skwovet here. I'm going to have to do it. I need a better hand. I need to find a supporter or something. Okay, we got Generator. That's pretty good. And he got 2 energy. All right, all right. See, we're chilling. We're chilling. We have Fleet-Footed, Top Deck, and Bibarel, and Skwovet. So we can draw 3 cards next turn. The odds we see a good card are pretty high, hopefully. So hopefully that all works out. That's scuffed. We're going to have to do that. Yeah, we're going to have to... Yeah, we have top deck, fleet-footed, Skwovet. And they have our research. Uh-oh. They do lose some interesting cards, like a Thornton and Illuminion, though, which is good. Yeah, honestly, I think Koko V just might be the better attacker. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, Koko V is probably just a better attacker here. Because Spiral Thunder does a lot of damage, and that a lot of damage is actually pretty good. They do have a Nest Ball, though, which is not good. I need to get Path and play ASAP. I need to Path them as soon as possible. And we can't do that when we are unable to play supporter cards to draw and unable to get Bibarel in play. They do have an Ultra Ball. That's not good. That gets them that Wheezing, which is pretty bad. They Darkrai now. That could be okay, because that means they're not going to be able to use it for switches later on. But they also have not even played a switch yet, so slightly concerning. They do get rid of another belt, though. But yeah, there is that Wheezing. I need to knock that thing out ASAP. I need to KO that thing as soon as possible. If I get a boss KO this turn, I might just go after the Wheezing. I think we will, because it is kind of a threat. It does let my opponent do a lot of damage. Though, to be fair, it's not hard for them to one-shot my things anyway, especially if I am going down the road of Koko V. Wish I had another Koko V down. I probably shouldn't have gone Magnezone. Just having another Koko V would have been pretty good here, to be honest. I doubt we're going to get KO'd this turn, so we should be able to take a knockout next turn if we find energy, which we should be able to do. We're seeing +3 next turn. They might do Darkrai V-Star here to get back Dark Patch, but then what else? Like Dark Patch Nest Ball, I guess. Might be their best options. Judge Path could really mess this deck up, too. This deck doesn't have a draw engine other than Greninja, but if we get a Path in play, they can't do Greninja. They attach to Darkrai. Are they going to go Dark Patch here, though, with their V-Star power is my question. They have the ability to. No, they just pass the turn over to me. Alrighty, then. What do we draw? Let's go Bibarel top deck. All right, now we're cooking. I could go Skwovet Bibarel. Sure. That's probably, yeah, sure. That actually works out, because then we can Skwovet and then Bibarel. It's even more. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that, sure. Oh, there's Path. I've already done Fleet-Footed. We can slam that down now, and then we can Bibarel. All right, we just need an energy at the very least. Nice. We got Judge. Do I dare judge my opponent here? I don't think they have anything. I'm going to wait to judge. I have a pretty good follow-up anyways for next turn. There's no reason to get rid of it, so let's knock him out. I have Judge energy. So if they attack with Darkrai, I can KO with Koko probably, so I might as well just hold the hand. What we get? We got Ultra Ball. That's pretty good. That can get me another Koko down. Or the VMAX if I want to go down that route and go... I mean, paralyzing them actually might not be bad either, to be honest. Like, I actually don't see a problem going Paralyze here. But yeah, we might be able to just run them over with Path. That's one thing I like about this deck. Even though, like, Koko VMAX is kind of, like, one of the main things, we do have Path. And Path and Miraidon doesn't seem like a bad idea. I know it shuts off your own Miraidon, but we're kind of using it tactically in this matchup. And Path hopefully is going to do a lot of damage to my opponent. My opponent cannot attack this turn unless they have a Stadium. They do play a Palpad, though, which is not good. That does make my Judge strategy a little bit weaker. They actually don't put the Research back, because they had another one. Why would they not put a Research back in the deck? I know they have Darkrai's V-Star power to, like, get them the Palpad, but still... Now my Judge is even stronger now. But now I'm also regretting not judging them because they actually did have a Research in their hand. They need a Stadium here or a way to go into Darkrai to attack me this turn. So they only have one energy in the discard too right now. This is why Path is so good, because it's shutting off Greninja's ability. Again, if I can get a boss, I would love to boss KO their Wheezing this turn. Yeah, unfortunately, Koko VMAX's Paralyze might not be as good. They fail the Nest Ball. So they're trying to play around Raikou, which they kind of have to. If they bench another Pokemon, I can go Choice Belt Knockout. But now my Koko's also doing a lot of damage, too. Well, I don't even have a Choice Belt. The belt's already on Koko. Alright, well, they just passed. So if I can find a boss here, that'd be great. Don't know if I will find a boss. Could go Judge. I mean, they are down 3 Research. Really want to kill Wheezing. Hitting Moltres is okay, though, because we still have our V-Star power. We can use Magnezone V-Star to finish Moltres off, so... Maybe it's okay just to do this. Let's just Judge. See what we got off Judge. Got Rope? Ooh, Rope's pretty good, actually. We could play Rope here. Could play the Rope. I don't have a pivot, though. Maybe we don't want to play Rope. Could go Rope into Koko. Koko doesn't knock. I think we just... Okay, I've actually found this. We can hit the Moltres. And now the Moltres... Well, unfortunately, it does have enough HP to attack me. But we can later on just finish off with Magnezone V-Star. That could be pretty good. Hopefully, I didn't judge them into a good hand. They are down. They have 1 Research left in their deck. No shot, right? No shot I judge them into a good hand. But yeah, we can use Magnezone V here, or V-Star, to knock out Moltres down the road. If they bench another Coughing, we can go Magnezone V-Star, knock out Moltres and maybe a Coughing or something. So that could be pretty good. Or even finish off Darkrai. They do have a Serena, though. That is a supporter card, but they are forced to get rid of cards. They actually don't even bench another Darkrai, which is odd. Do they have a Choice Belt? They currently are down 2 belts, so I doubt they have a belt. Yeah, they don't have a knockout. Let's go. Huge if true. All right, what do we top deck? Energy for me. Okay. So yeah, this is a turn where I want to either go rope or boss. I could just play the rope now. I guarantee a rope. I don't want to use Koko just yet, though. Koko doesn't even take a knockout. They would just give me Darkrai. But then I can hit Darkrai and then Magnezone it. Then Darkrai might knock out my Koko. I think I'm just going to try to go for boss here. If we whiff it, then whatever. There's Path. That's good for next turn if they get a Stadium. Okay, come on. Can we get boss? We do get boss. Nice. And we get Generator. Might save that for another Koko. So I'm just going to boss the Weezing. And now if they mention another Koffing, we can go Magnezone's V-Star Power, knock out Koffing and Moltres. Because they might go Moltres. They might also not go Moltres this turn. So let's see what they do. Energy is pretty. That was a good prize. Our hand's actually really good. Yeah, they go Darkrai. So now what I can do is, if my opponent goes, if they bench another Koffing this turn, I can go, as long as my Magnezone doesn't get boss KO'd, which, I mean, it could happen, but we'll see. Then I can go Magnezone V-Star, knock out Moltres and Koffing, take 3 prizes. So that could be pretty good. We can also just respond with a KO with Koko if we want, right? They have 5 energy in play. 5 energy. We're to be doing... Oh! They're not the only one with a Judge, apparently. There goes my hand. My hand's actually really good. Damn. All right, Judge. Don't do something. Okay, that's fine. We do have Bibarel Skwovet, so it's not a big deal. I can always Well, I can't paralyze them, so I can go Koko, right? Does Koko knock them out? I think we'll promote Koko here. We'll promote Koko. And then, because I might end up just doing Koko this turn, to be honest. We don't really have much else going on in the hand. Ideally, they didn't, well, the other thing is they didn't get the Koffing in place, so Magnezone's V-Star Power wouldn't be as good. I think that's fine. We'll wait to play the Generator. We'll, actually, I should, okay, there's Ultra Ball. That's good. So yeah, we'll just Ultra Ball. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll Ultra Ball for another Koko. Or I should have, I want to play the Generator. I want to get energy on Koko if I can. Then we'll Judge. Get rid of their hand. Judge Path the opponent. There's Rope for game, right? We have game in hand, I think. And then next turn, we win the game with Magnezone V-Star. So we hit them for 250 and the Magnezone wins the game. So that's also kind of the play here. We can move with Magnezone V-Star next turn. Seems good. They could boss Magnezone, though. Yeah, it's fine. I think this works. So if they do have an Arven, that means they're not doing any boss shenanigans. So I think that we've won, right? As long as we just have the Magnezone V-Star out, we win the game here. Right? We still have... We have Ultra Balls. So yeah, we should have game here. So next turn, we win the game. Unless my opponent randomly benches a Manaphy, which then we would be in a bit of trouble. There's Koffing. Yeah, 1 turn too late for my plan, but that's fine. This should work out anyways, because my opponent will knock out my Koko, and then we'll just win with Magnezone V-Star. If we can find... Well, we need boss Magnezone to win the game, though, which I guess I don't have access to. Might actually be an issue. If they attack with a Darkrai, I could always try to paralyze them, too. That could also be a plan. We can paralyze them. Paralyzing them, honestly, wouldn't be bad either. But no, they just attack, so they don't have anything. So we just need to find boss to win here. Or even just going Magnezone this turn would be fine to win us the game anyways, because my opponent doesn't have access to much anyways. So let's see, we top deck. Research. I think I still want to keep the option for Koko V open. Okay, we'll research. And then we got the Magnezone. So what we'll do is we'll attach Ultra Ball, grab the V-Star. We'll go V-Star, knock out Koffing plus Moltres. And then their thing is like doing no damage, right? Their Darkrai's doing like no damage to me here. So it seems pretty good. And we'll just do that, sure. How many generators do I have left? Still 1 left. All right, bet. Well, should I evolve into the VMAX? I still kind of want to keep the V option open. So, I mean, I don't think it matters, but I think it's fine. Let's Nest Ball. And yeah, we'll just Electro Star. The Darkrai has 30 HP left, right? So, we'll just kill these two. Could have went for the win there, too. This also works. I don't think they can really come back from this anyways. Like, I don't see how they're going to KO me next turn. I don't know. They could knock me out, I guess. There's a world where they could. We have boss. Yeah, we have game in hand anyways, so we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I should evolve into the VMAX, because I guess there's a world where Darkrai can do 210. I doubt it. I mean, they have a 5-card hand. There's no shot, right? They have I don't know. There's no way they're going to knock me out. No way. There's no way they're going to KO me. Surely there's no way they knock me out here, right? No way, bro. Yep, and that's game. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We just magnetic grip for game. All right, interesting matchup there. Kind of some cool plays you can make with Magnezone VSTAR, though, with this deck, which the more I'm realizing, the more I like it. So I'm liking it quite a bit. Now the generator is stuck on our screen. Cool. All right, trying out the deck in this match. We are going to mulligan. I am going first, though, and we open up with Raikou. Not the worst hand ever, but not great. We have a couple energy. We don't have any basics, though, so we have to fleet-footed into, like, a Nest Ball or a supporter for next turn. Ooh, we're against Lugia. Lugia, but Duraludon. That might be a little tough. We do draw Ultra Ball, which is good. We can get a, what do you call it? We can get a thing with that. Generator. Get Bidoof here. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And get rid of these two. Let's grab Bidoof. We do have Koko. Koko obviously is good in this matchup, though. It looks like we are going to probably get an early KO on my opponent here. Duraludon, Lugia is definitely an interesting concept. We'll have to see if we can beat the Duraludon. Duraludon could be a bit of a hassle. This is actually where Koko VMAX will be good, because we can actually survive an attack from Duraludon. Though they might have Stonjourner. Alright, yo, right here, right now, do they have double Archeops? They have one. They always have an Archeops in their starting hand with an Ultra Ball. It's the law of Lugia. At least they didn't have double Archeops. They're probably going to get the double Archeops here, which is pretty annoying, not going to lie. We need to get a path. I maybe should have kept... Should have maybe kept Skwovet. I didn't want to get rid of Switch, though. I didn't want to leave myself with no switching cards. I guess Generator would have been an okay discard. I don't want to lose Generator. Without Generator, our deck's not going to operate. I think we had to keep the Generator. I don't know. Maybe keeping Skwovet would have been nice, but nothing I could do. They pass. Wait, what? They don't bench any other Pokemon. Okay. I'm just going to judge here, and we're just going to go for the knockout. We do have the path, which is pretty good. So we can go Bibarel first. Nice. We got some basics. Nice. Can Nest Ball for Miraidon. We'll Tandem Unit for Tapu Koko. How much are we doing right now? So knockout? Yeah. We can fleet-footed to draw a card. Nice. Generator. We'll play that. 1 energy. All right. Better than nothing. We can put that on Koko. Don't think I need to do anything else here. I think we're just going to slam the path down and knock out the Lugia. Judge pathing Lugia feels pretty good. I'm surprised my opponent didn't get another Lugia. That was very, very odd. Because now they literally can't do anything. They have no Lugia in play. I have a Force Steel Stone on, so if they just bench a Lugia, I can just boss knock it out. I guess they can mainly build up Dura. But I don't even know. That was a weird play. I don't know why my opponent just didn't drop the Lumineon there. They do have Mezagoza. We can play that, though, to try to get ourselves the VMAX. Let's see if Mezagoza flips heads. It does. I mean, again, if they bench a Lugia, I'm just going to boss it anyways. So it's like, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to boss kill Lugia. We're never letting them set up Lugia. If they do set up... I guess it's awkward if they set up the Duraludon next turn, but... I mean, we're just so far ahead right now. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, we just boss killed Lugia. Yeah, I don't know why my opponent didn't just get another Lugia. They could have played Lumineon down, researched. Now they're benching 2 Lugias, so I guess they are playing around the knockout. I think I just boss KO 2 Lugias to win then. Or I just boss Lugia up. I could also just hit Duraludon and then set it up for a KO later on down the road with Koko. I mean, okay. I could just, like, Judge Path them again, right? Just kind of go from there. We just try to, like, Path the Peak them again. My opponent have a supporter? They could have grabbed Lumineon, too. Which, if they don't have a supporter... Okay, they do have a Serena, which does draw them cards. They lose a gift energy in the process, which could be good. Yeah, maybe I just go Judge Path again. Just try to Judge Path my opponent out of being able to go Summoning Star. We could just hit the Duraludon. Because, I mean, we are playing a 2-shot game against Dura. So, I mean, we probably should just attack Duraludon. Because eventually we'll just win the game by killing Serena or Lugia. So, it's probably fine to just hit the Duraludon here. And just judge them again. There's a Capturing Aroma. If my opponent preemptively gets Lugia or Archeops, we are... Oh, they get Duraludon. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not going to do 70 to me here. Not that it matters, but it's just interesting. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to try to Judge Path again and just make it hard for them to get anything going. No, they actually have from 90. So now we can punish them and judge them here. So we can go attach. Don't really need Magnezone in this matchup, right? Might just thin it out anyways. Actually, no, I don't want to draw Magnezone. Bench another Koko. Bench Bidoof. Mezagoza. Try to get the Duraludon VMAX down, hopefully. Or the Koko VMAX, I mean. No. Okay. Bibarel and then Judge. Sure. Just need to find Path here. Nope. There's Ultra Ball, though. That does grant me the Koko VMAX, which is good. We can get that down. Because I don't want to get Boss next turn. I guess my opponent could knock me out with Metal Claw if they get another Single Strike Energy on, but if they do, they do. Or I could just go Koko here and just start attacking now. Let's just Judge. Okay, didn't get a Generator. Well, Fleet-Footed. Can we get something? Generator or Path would be good. Energy isn't bad. All right. I guess we're just going to Star Alchemy here for the path to the peak. Playing a Judge Path Miraidon deck seems kind of silly, but it's honestly working here. We can slam that down and just smack him for 180 damage. And then if they evolve into the Dura VMAX next turn, we have a KO with Koko VMAX. Koko VMAX might not get KO'd in return by Stonejourner. And all we have to do is just build up one more attacker to win if they do have Stonejourner. But they're also under Pathlock. So not only do they have to deal with Koko VMAX, they're also under Pathlock, which means they just can't really play the game. And they can't do Lugia's V-Stars. They have to find a Stadium here. And I did just judge them. They have to get Energy, Dura, Lugia, Stadium. Probably another Archeops and discard would be good. Double Archeops. They need a lot to stop me here. And I'm looking like I'm in a pretty commanding position. They do have the knockout on my Raikou with Duraludon, but that's not going to save them. If that's all they have, that's not enough. There's Lugia. Okay, they got the Lugia too. Do they have a way to play Summoning Star this turn? Because if not, nope, they don't. Nice. So Judge Path for the win. We can kill a Koko, and all we have to do now is just set up the second Koko here in case they do manage to Stonejourner me, which they could Stonejourner me next turn. I am not in the clear just yet. I am not in the clear at all. We are still potentially in a bit of a pickle. I guess I could have actually just grabbed the Magnezone and benched it instead of doing this. Whatever. But bro, I need to find energy or something. I need to find max electric generator. No, we do get boss. Could just boss KO Lugia here too, which isn't even terrible. If I KO the Lugia, Dura... They could have a... Bro, what if they have a Karen's Conviction Duraludon knockout? That would actually be really funny if they did that. I mean... Killing Lugia here honestly doesn't even sound bad. Just knock out Lugia. It doesn't even sound bad. But I think I need... No, I think I just need to find generators. I need to just research and find generators. There we go. There's one. We have 6 energy in the deck with 14 cards. There's a pretty good chance this hits 2 energy. Yeah, what'd I tell you? Easy peasy. Play another generator, I guess. Yep. Back-to-back 2 energies. Just like I figured. We can kill the Dura with the Koko if the attack animation works. There we go. Now, they can't knock out my Koko in return, I don't think. And even if they do knock me out in return, we can actually... I don't know. If somehow they attack me with, like... I don't know. Let's say they attack with, like, Urshifu V or something this turn, right? And I can actually just paralyze them. Right? So if somehow they knock out Koko this turn, they are going to activate Paralysis. But I don't think they can do anything. I think Judge Path Koko is going to be a little too much for Lugia to handle here, and I think they're going to fall apart. Let's see if they have any way to stop this. I don't think they do. They need to find a Stadium to stop me. They need, like, Stadium Stonejourner / Urshifu. They're already down 2 Single Strike energy. Well, 3 energy in general for the Stonejourner. They have to, like, have, like, the perfect kind of combo here to get me. I don't have a boss. They can actually trap Bibarel. That's one thing I was worried about. I don't actually... This doesn't even matter anymore. I don't have any Switch left. But I can also just manually attach to Bibarel. Yeah, we can just do this. Draw for turn. Attach. And I can just pass. Because next turn, we just retreat and knock them out. We'll save the Choice Belt just in case they have... Just in case I need to do damage with Miraidon. I still have a generator left, so... Next turn, we win. If my opponent does not do Summoning Star, well, they have a Research. Okay, double Archeops. There it is. This is one way to beat Lugia, man. Lugia, before Iono, pre-Iono, which this is going up pre-Iono, Lugia can draw pretty awkwardly, as you can see, and they don't have the greatest draw engine. And when you're Judge Pathing them and attacking them with a big lightning Pokemon like Tapu Koko or Miraidon, you're doing a lot of work here. There's Ultra Ball. If my opponent has a Pumpkaboo, they can actually get somewhere, but it's going to be a little too late if they have a Pumpkaboo because we're just going to win the game with Koko. If they have Dunsparce, we have Boss in hand on Serena or Pumpkaboo. And it looks like they are going for the Pumpkaboo. But yeah, it's a little too late. So yeah, Judge Path Miraidon Koko, bro, does work against Lugia. I guess this is one way you can beat Lugia. Play a Judge Path Electric deck. It seems kind of good. And that should be game. They can finally get Archeops. They can't even bench a Stone Drunner, so, like, they're, like, bench locked from being... I guess they could play a Clap Stadium this turn, but... We can also KO Archeops. There's, like... I don't see how I lose this. We have no... I don't think we can lose. I don't think we can lose. There's no way they can win this turn. There's nothing they can do. I think it's just game over. I think we have done it. We have definitely won this game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got no... The only way they could have maybe won is if they had, like, an Urshifu VMAX or something with a Thornton combo, but that's not even going to happen. So I think the game's over. Yeah, they had to, like, disrupt my hand this turn and get access to Summoning Star, which they did not do. And unfortunately for them, I am going to just walk away with a win here with Koko VMAX. And that's the power of the Koko. Even if they had a Dunsparce, you know, we had boss in hand. So, yeah, it's just game over. Nothing they can do. Path Miraidon with Koko VMAX doing work. Liking this deck more and more the more I play it. I don't know, the path in this deck kind of puts in a lot of work, I'm not going to lie, against some of these meta decks, as you can see. And, yeah, there should be GGs. They can attack me here with Tempest Dive, and that will be game over. We will walk away with a knockout with Koko. And the Koko kind of helped the prize trade a little bit. So, yeah, we just promote Koko, draw for turn, and they got no Dunsparce down. So we can just max shock for the game. They got no Dunsparce in play. And that'll be GG's. There you go, Koko VMAX. Yeah, Path Lightning Miraidon. Who would have guessed? I don't know, looking back, maybe it would have been nice to have Skwovet in play, but it kind of worked all the same. Path put a lot of work in. It bought us a lot of time against Lugia. And if Lugia just can't set up and you're playing big lightning Pokemon like Koko and Raikou, what can they really do? Especially because Lugia doesn't play Dunsparce anymore. There you have it. That'll be it for the video on the Koko deck here. Overall, a pretty solid deck. I really like the addition of Judge Path in this style of deck. Being able to use Judge Path with Miraidon might seem like a meme, but it ended up being stronger than I expected. The Koko VMAX didn't do as much work as I wanted it to. Honestly, the Koko V might have been the better card in this deck. We Koko'd a few times against, like, Gardevoir, and we won the game against my opponent's Miraidon deck. So maybe Koko VMAX is better than I give it credit for. But I don't know. The Koko VMAX definitely is an interesting idea. If you're playing against, like, a Duraludon or an Arceus deck or a Lugia deck sometimes, Koko VMAX can be pretty helpful in those scenarios. The Koko V is not bad either. There are matchups where Koko V could be pretty good if your opponent is putting a lot of energy into play. For Spiral Thunder, you could use Koko V. Magnezone VSTAR is really good. We had a lot of really cool plays with Magnezone in this video, especially against Darkrai and against Lost Box was good. Being able to use Magnezone VSTAR plus Judge Path against Lost Box is honestly a pretty good combo. I do like the idea of Judge Path with Miraidon. Definitely a really cool idea that maybe we can explore further. The only thing to change about this list would maybe be to play an EXP share or something. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But that'll be it for me. If y'all enjoyed the video on the Koko deck here, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 44K subs. We actually just hit 43K subs, so thank you all once again for that. And Paldea Evolved is coming out tomorrow on TCG Live, so I hope to see y'all there with the Paldea Evolved content. Cannot wait for a new era of Pokemon TCG content. That'll be for me, and I'll catch you on another video. Peace out. Check out Card Cabin, Guinea Codes. If you get any Paldea Evolved codes, use code DF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord down below. Should be back on Twitch with Paldea Evolved. We'll be streaming once again. Been taking a bit of a break, but I should be back, and yeah, all that good stuff. Check out Shuffle Squad and my second channel for even more content. I recorded the final moments on PCGO before it shut down, so definitely go watch that if you wanna see the send off to PCGO. And that'll be it. Bye bye.